Okay. We thought we would do. Why don't we come over here? Okay, so we speak to the camera. Okay. And we're just going to go over the hand changes. Thumbs away. That's ikkyo. Okay. Thumbs towards each other. Nikyo. Thumbs towards you. Sankyo. Ikkyo grip, but body, not a push down. Yonkyo is you're standing in a well of gravity. Gokyo. Okay, so I thought we did this, I think it was Friday. Okay, we just kind of went through the hand changes. Now, ikkyo, nikyo, sankyo, yonkyo are part of the 30 movements. So, thumbs towards the spear tip, thumbs face you. It's more of a body change, but the hand position is the same as the first one. And then, okay. Now this is gokyo. Okay, gokyo. Something sharp coming at you. It's usually a knife-taking motion. You go like this, it cuts you. It's like you get nikyo by the blade. Okay. Now, one of the things we do right here, you don't put the thumb here, but you rotate your body, and you see how the thumb and the blade will be going the same way. You turn it away, so you can't be cut. Right? Right? So here, there's a tendency to grab this way. We get this. So here, you turn the blade away, and then you move in. Okay? So those are the 5 hand changes. Okay? Let's go through them again. Ikkyo, nikyo, sankyo, yonkyo, gokyo. Okay? Try those changes on your own so you can do them, as opposed to like, okay, following me. Okay? Okay. Now, let's go through the 30 movements. Okay? Now, the first 4, because I call the whole thing a misogi, not a kata. Okay, follows more O sensei. Okay, so we go right hand. 1, 2, rightward up spiral. 3, leftward down spiral. 4, boom, bring it into the center point. 5, you see how that is the first change. 6, 7, still first change. 7 is up and down. 8, boom. Now we're going to go here, but it's still the first change. Now 10. Okay? Here, thumbs face. 11, that's the second change. 12, 13. Okay, that's all second change. Now, 14, 15. We go back to the second change. 16, that's first change, but now 17, fourth change. Back to second change. 18, 19, 20, 21. Now this is the fifth change. 22, 23, 24. Now, first of the center circle fire water changes. 25 includes the step back. 26, 27, second fire water change. 8. Now, thumbs face away, thumbs face 30. Okay? So let's go through in order. First change, second change, third change, fourth change, fifth change. We're going to go through the 30 one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, so come forward a little bit. And what I'd like is you to go through the 30 and be more conscious of the changes. Okay? Okay, let's move back in again. Let's go over just in order the changes. We'll do it a little different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we could go like this just to add more rotation. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. I'm going to like the extra bit idea. Okay, all right. Let's so we have right within the 30 these changes. Okay, and they to the body arts. Okay, ikkyo, nikyo, sankyo, yonkyo, gokyo. Let's actually, why don't you keep yours? Or why don't you? Huh? Huh? Now, first change. First change. You can do it this way. Ikkyo, as we see it, is actually more of what you would call a thrust. And we tend to see ikkyo as an up-down. Now, what you see right here, this is nikyo position. But we oftentimes go to the elbow and we twist. What if we began to see it as a thrusting motion? Like here, lift, no, rotate the hip. It's a thrusting motion. Okay? Now here, we go, let's say, to the elbow. That's easy, and we twist. Well, what if we rotate the hip right there and get to where we get the change? Okay, all right? Careful here, for example, thrust, although don't, yeah, okay. So you have to be right there. There's a body change. Now he's thrusted, and what all we're doing is executing a thrust, okay? So now right here, for example, I am in the knee, okay? I'm kind of more, so it's more the sankyo position. Okay, so what I kind of want to be able to do, see how this is ikkyo position? See how it's a thrusting motion, not a twisting up-down motion? Okay, good. Careful here. So, no. Okay, so we're just going to practice that. Shomenichi. Now here, you don't stick your thumb out. You rotate the hand blade to where you get that position, see? Then you step. Okay, so it translates to the body arts, but you can't be a Neanderthal this way. You have to, I mean, the point I made yesterday on the day before yesterday, the techniques of Aikido are like Zen koans. And so if we kind of look right here, we go, all right. Or actually be better here for me. Come on in. You're good. World of weight. I'm organizing my body so the energies form the thrust. That's the first position. Now here, Instead of from the top, this is underneath. Okay. So, you know, we do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but to give it a little bit more depth to the thought about what's 1, what's 2, what's 3, what's 4, what's 5. Okay. So put David up first. Okay. And you two be the tappers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Keep on going. Keep on going. Okay, we're going to make a little bit of a correction. Okay, you kind of look at the, you know, not a what you would call a one-to-one. In other words, like, okay, this has to totally match. The staff or the spear has to totally match the body art. Okay, but one of the things, for example, let's say somebody's coming in this way. Part of what you've got to be able to do these days is if it's a koan, if you just keep doing it the same way, you probably won't solve the koan, correct? Okay. And all we're doing is, you know, just bringing some science, math, and history into this. Okay. Now, the way it's practiced most times is that somebody comes at you this way. And then we're actually, if you look at the thumbs, right, this is nikyo. And then we stop, twist. Now, you don't want to go like this because the thumb will get smashed, by the way, but you rotate the hip. And here, you see, okay? Now, ikkyo, for example, if we go this way, right? I know I go this way, but I'm going to go this way. Okay, now let's see how ikkyo. See your ground, rotate your hip, and see how you see the ikkyo right there. See how it opens up for you. See, I'm asking you to do something more than just, okay, I'm going to practice the movement. Because all I see is block, grab, twist. Okay? See, you can't solve the koan just by doing it mechanically. Okay? And conversely, you can't solve the koan just by being mental. So you're getting a certain ground, you have a physical grounding and doing the movements in the dojo, which we don't have right now. But we're talking about a primary change. So what is the koan with ikkyo? Ikkyo, twist, ikkyo is a thrusting motion. Now, right there, he's backing up. It turns into Irimi Nage. But you see that motion? See the elbow? Yeah. All right. Right now, I'm highlighting stuff that you might not see. I'm giving you a head start in solving the koan. See right here, my fingers are in a nikyo position, aren't they? What does that do? It creates a wall. Visual. Now take the visual and visualize, feel yourself. It's so common. Now somebody's coming with a striking motion. Feel the weight. Well, what if we just sort of deflect a little bit, reposition the thumb? It's a thrusting motion. See, right about here, it's more like, okay, if I do that, they're going to walk out of it. But what's interesting right here, all right, here, you walk away from the wall, okay? If you want to walk away, it's kind of, yeah, gravity still is working in my favor. Okay? So, on your own, research that as a thrust. Whoops, I think, where's your stick? Okay, good. Keep going. I gave you kind of like a verbal and also a visual template. Head, we're doing rope practices with the body, but it's a combination. Mind and body are both necessary in solving that koan. If you just know about it and write it down, you won't solve it. You'll know a little bit more about it, but solving a Zen koan is not about the knowledge of the answer. It's about a realization inside. So keep going. That was what lost the game last night, was that stupid cross-court one-arm pass that was intercepted and led to a dunk. Other than that, we were right there, and then we fell apart. Yeah. So it's a crisp path. You know, yeah. That's the one thing that Steph tends to do that's kind of, you know, those cross-court passes at the head of the key, they're not terribly good. Right. Because you're working with NBA caliber athletes, whether the team is a good record or not. Oh, wow. So there's a crispness to it. Yeah. Yeah. You see what I mean? Now you're organizing it. Now you don't make that pass. Then we probably win the game. Yeah. Okay. Keep going. You can't solve the koan just. I've laid out. You need both your mind and your body to solve that koan. Okay, Anthony? Yeah, that's part of the koan. You don't go, okay, it's over. Okay, now, so, see, this is the nikyo position. I'll hold so there's an inch. Good. But there's a wall here. There's an ikkyo. I've got, there's a doorway and I've got the code to open the door. But for whatever reason, so, okay, we're going to go under, around, thumb's face. Nikyo, there's an opening in the wall. Thumb towards each other. So I can't form that spiral, can I? Ikkyo. Okay. This one. But I go, there's a wall. Fortunately, you have a cell phone. You can communicate to somebody on the other side of the wall. You can work something out. But you see the difference? What do I do? Well, I can make and do that underneath. Careful here. No matter how I try to get this first change. This is, okay, I'm going to grab here, twist the elbow for ikkyo. No, we're rotate the hip, reposition, so it's the ikkyo position I'm going to enter. But for whatever reason, I'm here. I could switch it up, but we'll make something out of this. Give me a little bit more space there, yeah. That's the first thing I do, but what if we just... Oh, a wall. Oh, I can call somebody else and have them take care of the wall. Okay? But the nikyo is a much more confined position. If I try to, I might shift by getting to a hanmi here, but okay. So what we're going to do here, ikkyo, nikyo. Okay. So now we have, everybody has a partner. So let's pair up. Okay. Shift into that motion. Okay, you want to on that one. Ikkyo, nikyo is a little lower. You know what I mean? In other words, if he's coming in this way, maybe whatever reason there's too much weight here. Grip a little bit more in. Good. Okay. So I don't get that big opening. If I switch the grip, you see how that happened? Okay. Now all I'm doing, because we tend to see things the same way. Okay. And then we lock ourselves into behavior patterns that reinforce what we see. So when you start to see something a little differently, our behavior patterns change and we change also. Finer perception, finer level here. Okay. So one of the things right at this particular point, good. Huh? Yeah. I can't swing him over there. Right from where we are. Oh, it's just behind me a little bit for better balance. See the difference right there? Oops. Sorry. Mask falling apart. So when you can see it, you can begin to do it. If you can't see it, you get stuck in old patterns. Okay? Go again. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, right? You see it?
Yeah.
You see the change here and here produces a whole different matrix of possibilities on his part. You don't get the open tunnel.
Right.
You get the wall. Oh.
I get a sense of, I get a sense here.
Yeah.
There's an aspect of this part of him is coming, it's kind of crumbling down here.
Yeah.
Or moving in.
Yeah. You're not using much weight either.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not like trying to push him into the wall.
Yeah. In fact, if you push him in the wall, you make him a stronger wall. Yeah.
Letting the lower part of his body.
Yeah. Yeah. Which means you're in your lower half. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Now let it develop a little bit more. So he's coming in here. Okay. We're going to go under. It's starting to work for you. But then you give up on it. We're both standing on quicksand. My superpower is I don't sink in quicksand. But if I can't, we're in concrete. He just, maybe he's in concrete, so that's probably good. But we don't get that sinking effect. You see that feeling? Okay, right? So you're not looking just at the change out there. There's a change here when I go from weight out there to, okay? Let's try to. Keep going, keep just, all you're doing is standing there, letting the quicksand kind of, all right? Okay, all right. Whoops. Oh, one thing right there, okay, is part of the nikyo, okay, is getting here with the sinking effect. Okay, right? Should I jump out there too quick? Hold on. Okay, right. So if you're gonna, okay. And one thing I kind of, why don't you get your weapon? Okay. Speed. You're too quick out here. Why am I too quick? My tension's out there. It's a dense world. Okay. It's a dense, heavy world that doesn't treat me very well. Now, the earth is a goddess and the earth is embracing both of us. Is that feeling a little bit? And then there's actually feeling, you know? You see what I mean? So if you kind of go here, this is the beginnings of it, but right? Out here. It's a dense, stupid world, and it always messes me up. No, the earth loves both of us. Yes, that feeling a bit right there. So too quick. Most people out there are dense and stupid. Sorry. So we want to be a little deeper. Oh, okay. Try it again. Okay. David, up. Yeah. Don't be in such a rush. Well, since they told Sada how to learn to wait. Okay. Right. That was his co-ed. Yeah, that's good. See, when you've got somebody's wrist, there's a tendency to be out there quick. When you do that, they're heavy. We're saying quicksand, but basically, we all, we come out of something else, but we also come out of the earth. The earth is embracing us both, drawing it. Well, out here, everything's dense. Okay, all right, keep going. One more time. Keep going, keep going. Yes, yes, yes. Again, I mentioned them. The koan, that was, even though people say, well, Aikido, Zen. But Sensei's koan for Sadaharu-o was learn to wait. You're too quick. Everything out there is too chaotic. Learn to wait. It didn't say wait for strike three. It said learn to wait. Okay, keep going. Yeah, that's better. Keep waiting, keep waiting. He didn't say he didn't say wait for strike three. That's too passive. Learn to wait. Yeah, that's good. So next time you're in the dojo with this guy and he's got thick, heavy wrists and you're like this, learn to wait. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's come on in for a bit more. Okay. Okay. Some of you just came in, so we're going to do a quick recap. So what we're doing is going from the left side. Thumbs away. That's ikkyo. Thumbs towards, that's nikyo. Thumbs towards you, that's sankyo. Back to the hand position for one, ikkyo, but the body's a little different. Yonkyo. Gokyo. Okay, now they're not totally one for one, but the hand changes here do have a relationship. Ikkyo, nikyo, sankyo, yonkyo. So what I'm trying to do today is go over, the fact that each of the Aikido techniques is a koan. It's a kind of a Zen puzzle. Okay. Okay, now we're going to do a little fancier. Ikkyo, nikyo, sankyo, yonkyo, gokyo. A little fancier. Ikkyo, nikyo, sankyo, yonkyo, gokyo. A little fancier. Try the fancier way. Okay. Okay. And let's just, it's a repeat, but most things, the way O put it, Haru always said, most everything, that you get deeply is action, but you don't get stupid and you realize that there's a koan, there's the next koan, and the next koan, and the next koan. So yeah, you got to put your time in. You can't solve the koan just with this. And you can't solve the koan by just doing mechanical stuff. It really is both your mind and your body. Okay, so each of the Aikido techniques is kind of a koan. Now, we're going to go through the 30 movements again. We're going to highlight the hand changes. Ikkyo. All the first couple of movements are ikkyo position. Still ikkyo. Now, nikyo. Now, sankyo is both back and forward. You switch to nikyo for a little bit. And this is more of an ikkyo motion, but this is then yonkyo, which is more of a body. Nikyo, 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 nikyo. We did yonkyo a while back. This is gokyo. Okay, then we go into the center circle fire water changes. Okay, all right. So what we're doing today is going over, maybe giving you a visual, okay? And it's an old basic, doesn't matter what the art is. See it, you can't do it, okay? Ability to see something is like, I'm just going to try to make it happen with very limited viewpoint. But when you start to see, oh my God, there's a better way, an easier way, maybe the true way or a level of a true way. Your method of dealing with what you're dealing with changes because you change. In order, the whole thing about you can probably figure out the answer to a Zen riddle, all right? What's the sound of one hand clapping? Well, I guess it must be that, right? But you're really supposed to go through it, and all of a sudden, something's supposed to kind of, oh, not just the knowledge. Or I'm bored, I know the answer already. It's like, whoa, something kind of goes like this. So there's a level, and you see something you weren't seeing before. It's because you're different. You're at a different level of yourself. Okay? Now, what I thought we'd do is we'll try the third change. Thumbs towards you. Okay? This goes back and forward. Okay? So we'll try it. This is a harder one. Okay? So what we're going to do here, okay? Now, we're going to go this way. We should keep the position. See, it's a yonkyo. It's a, okay? The other thing I want to point out, the number one thing you run into in Aikido is weight. Ikkyo weighs a lot. But one of the things that's about is the fact that from where I'm coming from, I create more weight in uke. So one of the things about, what does that mean? I'm too out. I create a dense response in my partner. The other response is, we don't want to deal with that. I'm going to teach my partner to dance with me. That's good too. I say, no, okay. If you're going to go dance, you don't want to turn it into a wrestling sumo match. Okay, it's a different. On the other hand, a lot of the weight is because I create that weight by being kind of, I'm usually dense, heavy, and I create out there to be dense and heavy. When I start to perceive things different, I find that lightens up. But guess what? I have too. Okay? So what we're going to do here, all right? Now, you see that? That was a couple of changes. This is the same. This is the same. Okay? Why? This is the wall. That's the sankyo position. Okay? One of the things about sankyo, everybody starts and they go this way, they twist the wrist, the uke is heavy and stiff, and nothing happens. Okay? So what's going on there? Well, I'm just going to brace and twist the wrist, expect somebody to move. So how am I seeing things different? This one. This is a nikyo change. What's the difference? I could do that. Well, but maybe See, when this is here, see how this, when this is here, it creates a wall. So what is the change? Against the technique, we're going to move off one, thumb towards, thumb away. Now I'm going to put both thumbs away, and we have the, you see the change right there? Okay? Yeah, it's an old basic, whether it's Aikido or anything. When you start to see something different, that's where you start to make progress. And what we don't get is, in order to see something that's behaviorally different, you're different. You might be a sexist that all of a sudden realizes that they've been thinking about women a certain way, and you go, oh my God. But if you don't see that, you don't see your own behavior, you don't see the world the way it is, you're going to keep treating women the same way. All right, right now we're running into Asian hate crimes. Okay, why? Beats me, except somebody said something like "kung," so now everybody hates Asians. Okay, and that's irrational. People are people, but it's a little okay. All of a sudden, a snap judgment, behavior starts to shift into a very difficult mode, and we have hate crimes. Okay, so if we can go here, this is going to be about the same. Now, right here, running into the wall, what do I get? See the spiral around the wrist? Not settle a bit, just like, you know, you settle, you feel the earth underneath you, embracing both you and your partner. In sports, that's seeing the passing angle. If you're a baseball player, you see the spin on the pitch and you know what it is. And I have to settle a bit to get it. Okay. Thumb towards me. Other thumb towards me. I can't go through the wall. And for whatever reason, maybe he's just too tight. It's going to take too long for the, all right, so we are creating that motion. You see the change here? Okay, so I'm going to go through that one more time. Touch, take, careful here because you're, come, okay. Now the thumbs are facing away toward, okay. So we're going to try the sankyo change. Ikkyo, nikyo, sankyo. Okay, so let's keep going. The same partners, okay? Yeah. Okay, you need to realize that, okay, you're kind of stopping before you kind of get to the actual meat of it. He's coming in this way. Okay. Now hold a little bit more with your right hand, move it in about an inch. Good, okay. Now see, this kind of open them up. See that motion there? Okay, you want to get the circle, okay? Okay, now right here, for example. Okay, now that's going to just be an ikkyo, so towards the street. Huh. Okay, now that's just going to be close to now. Yeah. All right. So put your elbow in the air a little bit more. All right, without lifting. All right, this is hard to do because right now you're kind of confused. You don't see anything because you don't feel. Okay, that's not a total truth, but right there, point your elbow in the air. Okay, okay. Now where it is right there, now point your elbow this way. Come on, you'll see you'll feel the sankyo. See, right now you're kind of like the Warriors. You have a lot of players who can do a lot of things. The organization sometimes is very inconsistent. They can play a great game and the next game they stink because it's not consistent. The talent is there. But one of the things, for example, if you're coming in this direction. Yeah. Oh, now you're starting to feel the sankyo, aren't you? Okay. You have to see it sometimes before you can feel it. And you have to see it before you can feel it to do it. And so you're stopping right before the punchline. Okay, so go again. Okay, now that's slipping. Okay, that's slipping. So let's bring it a little bit more here. So you get a little bit more of that action. See that feeling? It's not an ikkyo. Nikyo is that motion. Okay? Why would you do that? Because sometimes, you're going to nikyo somebody and they put their elbow in the air to change the angle on it. Right? Okay? Now drop your elbow. I'll change my position. See the nikyo? But you got a pain in the butt. Partner, they raise their elbow. Okay, you can't nikyo. Well, was it set up? Sorry. You see the difference right there? And this is not just dealing with difficult people. If your instructor is demonstrating a nikyo and your partner wants to go elbow in the air, they can be a real pain in the butt to work with. Because you're going to change the technique. No, they're giving you a tough time. But life is that way. And just because somebody's being stupid doesn't necessarily mean you have to get stupid with them. You see what I mean? It's like, yeah, that play didn't work because of A, B, C. Okay, I was A, B and C were a little not where they should have been. Instead of getting angry or doubt myself, let's just have a little bit more of a conversation with B and C. So A, B, and C tend to kind of say, oh, we're a team. All right. So, the techniques that we learn, ikkyo, nikyo, sankyo, it's like you have to be able to see it sometimes. Ultimately, if you can feel it, you're in a space. Okay. But sometimes you got to be able to visually see it before you begin to feel it. And sometimes you have to set it up a little differently so you're in a position for feeling. So that's what it is. So go again. Okay. Let's try this one. All right. Don't jump too quick. Yonkyo. Twist the arm. Drive the knuckle into the nerve. Yeah, you rotate that. But okay. Sometimes, for example, if you kind of get a crazy one where he's locked, or just go that way, and then open him up. So you're adaptable because you're working a finer set of algorithms than somebody who's just stiff, stupid, or uncooperative. Okay. If you get too good at like dealing with stupid people, then to some degree they're drawing you into their sphere. But sometimes you got to understand somebody's stupidity to make sure you're not doing it yourself. You see what I mean? It's a self-education, no matter who your partner is. Okay. So what we're going to do right here is just deflect. See, this is the ikkyo hand position, but this is what I mean by standing here. Now, yonkyo is something everybody's been doing. Okay, here we go. Then we're going to rotate over. You see the yonkyo here? All right. It's going to take too long. Hold up a little bit more on your good. Huh? No, we slip, then what happens if you slip with it? Then we got to squish the kokinage. Okay. You got to realize sometimes it takes two people to do a perfect technique. That's why you probably enjoy working with certain people more than others, which is understandable because there are certain people that complement you in the movement. Okay. Uke nage have a harmony as opposed to uke being on, carrying some stupid thing. On the other hand, a lot of the stupidity of the world, the sense of who we are, if we understand that they're a mirror. We can all get stupid very fast. And so even if you're involved in a stupid exchange, when you start to kind of get what is going on, you don't get drawn into it. Okay? So most every movement we've done, okay, now here we're just going to stay on the left side. Now let's have a fight over whose stick it is. We both come out of the earth. It belongs to the earth goddess. All right? As opposed to, what am I going to do with yonkyo? I'm going to go out here, twist the arm, try to draw. Okay? If we can. See, I'm too quick out there. What did Sensei tell Sada how to learn to wait? Okay? Be quick. Be quick. Okay? Right now, I was on the other side, but I can do it here. So let's start out left side. Okay? So let's switch to the yonkyo. Okay? You haven't been doing it. Let's go. David, switch your hanmi. Okay? From the beginning. Okay? Yeah. And so, yeah, do it from that side. Keep going. Yeah, be careful. Just for one thing, is when he's coming at you. Right now, your key is going up. Boom. See, if your key is up, it's going to boom, boom. All right. Boom, boom. See, that's what we're training. Okay. You know, I don't want to create anything. Crisis with your daughter. All right. Get caught up in the crisis. You're a wise mother. You keep your cool. It's training for other things. You see what I mean? When energy's coming at you, our own energy system tends to go this way. So we're just practicing on it, right? In fact, you know, yonkyo is a good one because, you know, I'm putting my weight out there. No, boom, boom. Right. Now you don't need much. I'll go over here. Okay. It's like boom. So we have, you know, use it all the time. You know, if you come here, so boom. You know, we go this way, and we're going to go this way, and then we're going to go this way. Right? It opens up. A lot of times, you know, the yonkyo is always there. It's always sense to call it weight underside. You know, boom. Probably demonstrated that the best in Shingu was Tojima Sensei. All right. So you had to come here. Boom. And then boom, back. Okay. And there are different forms of energy. For example, like it's just a gravity well, but it's just a laser beam. Okay? If you try to put if he goes back, you try to do the laser too quick. No, boom, boom, opens up the laser. And then all of a sudden we get the sound. You know, we all seem to go this way, and we also may go this way. See how many things open up when you stop. In some sense, what I'm just saying is, you know, if you just go through ikkyo, nikyo, sankyo, yonkyo, okay. Oh, it changes. Okay? See, I go this way, and I'm going to twist the elbow. No, we're going to rotate it into the ikkyo position. Okay, all right. Now, right about here, I'm going to push down and push you on a heavy wall. Okay, and what we were kind of just doing right here. Okay, revolving door. Okay, and this last one is a useful one. We use this a lot. Boom, 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 boom. Huh? And a lot of times, if you don't, you don't get the big one on the first, a little one, little one. There's a gravity dance going on. See that feeling a little bit? Then possibilities, right? If we just see this, yonkyo is twist the arm. Yeah, there's a little bit of spiral there, and yeah, there's proper placement. But Tojima-san says yonkyos didn't hurt. Because everybody else is hurt. Tojima-san said, go boom, boom. Go, what was that? You kind of understood yeah. See what I'm feeling a little bit like? I'm chained to a primitive way of looking at things. And so when you can see it differently, you're different. You see what I mean? You're different. Because each of the movements is a koan. It's not, there's an obvious way you start out. But, if you're taking a class, you want to be able to give people the foundation for moving and everything. But then again, you want to keep them going, because a koan is really a mystery. Be able to knock them down in that room, but or boom, or boom, or boom. Okay. Anyway, keep going. Right? Paul, you're putting your weight out there too quick. That's better. Feel the weight underside in your own system before. Yes. You see that? That's a major breakthrough. That's kind of, the mind clearing, so the koan becomes clearer. Go again. Yeah. Okay. Now your Jordan Poole post G League. What's the difference? Night and day. Same player, same skill level. Okay. That's again the koan, isn't it? Okay. Now, if you look out there, your Jordan Poole post tree, G League. You want to soak in Jordan Poole post G League, where you get the ball in 5 seconds, you're going to pass it, you're going to shoot it, or whatever else, or you're going to put it on the floor, create movement in the offense. Okay, and that part of it is okay. It's almost like there's no wrong answer except just to kind of be out of phase with what's going on. But as you get more in phase with yourself, it's kind of the 5 second rule. It's not the 2.2 second rule, but go again. Yeah, feel your own weight, relaxed, deep. Yeah, you feel the difference right there? It's almost like you and he are part of the same system, your teammates now. That's the problem with Steph. He's great. Nobody else consistently knows where to be or how to play with him outside of maybe Draymond. So, hey, wildly up and down year, okay. But by the end of the year, if they get 18 to 20 points off the bench from Jordan and everybody else figures it out, and we get everybody healthy, we might be pretty scary, right? I mean, it's there. It's just right now, it doesn't show up every night. But be easy with it. Keep going. Yeah, that's that one. That one. Okay. $12.50. Okay. Let's everybody get their stick. Okay. And just I'm going to have Harry Sensei lead everybody in the 30 movements. Remember, all of those, there are a couple other systems, right? But as far as I can tell, you know, there's the 30 movement, 31 movement, and there's a bunch of other systems, the 21, the 13, but they don't really have all 5 of the basic changes in it. Whereas the 30 movements we do have the basic 5 changes. Okay, so I'm going to have Harry Sensei lead. Okay, let's go again. Same thing. Okay, good. I'm going to have David Sensei lead. Okay, once more. Go again. Lives to some degree in repetition. Okay. Just out of curiosity, anybody else feel like trying to take the lead? Yes or no? Okay, Paul, go. Yeah, that's good. Now what I'm going to do is have you do it once more, just smooth it out a little bit. But that's basically it. I just want you to go again, just smooth it out because that's basically it. Okay. Okay. That's I think we're just about at the end, but let's just check on the number 23 movement. Okay. Is an important one. Number 23. Okay. Just to top, it comes off of gokyo and goes into kind of you can do the figure eight with one hand, switch it, do the other. Okay. But this gets you into the double figure eight movement. Okay. All right. Now, this is fine. This is a good flow exercise, but most of, if you go back to the right, go back to the left, go back to the middle. That's kind of like a windshield. Okay. Right, left. Now it goes back to the middle here. So it goes back right, but it doesn't go all the way here. Okay. Actually, it could go all the way here, but we're just going that way. Right. 2, 3, 1, 2. I don't swing it all the way back here, but it kind of goes that way. 1, 2, 3, in the middle, 4. And it looks like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we kind of go back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay. So this one's a little. These are here. Then we also go into the center circle fire water, which is the 21 through 30. We're almost done. You can have the basketball court in about 2 minutes. Okay. All right. We are. I know you don't want to argue with us because we got sticks, so we're pretty much gone. Okay. But certain movements, for example, like for example, this motion and this motion is very much like kotegaishi, right? You would add a little bit of. Now, if we look at that, you can't work the wrist, but here, boom, boom, right? Kotegaishi. Kotegaishi. Step in or extend out. Okay. And that again is what I'm doing a little bit is just saying you have to be able to see it sometimes before you can feel it and do it. You have to be able to see it and feel it sometimes. Okay. And then you also, once you start to feel it, then you start to begin to do it. Okay. All right. So we're going to end because we have a basketball court here. So we're sort of squatting. So let's Thank you very much. Okay, what I'm going to just forget coming to social distance. I'm going to certify you. You need a little bit of work on that 23 change, but the rest of it is there. Sometimes but you basically know it. Okay. And so my printer is down. So we're either going to have to get a new one or get it fixed. So I've got a whole bunch of certificates to hand out. Dorian's not here today, but we'll add Paul to the certified list. Again, what you can do is if you can lead as opposed to follow the pattern, then that.